My mic was being weird, so I had to retest it. Let me... Yep, there we go. Now I can be heard. And let me make sure I can be seen. Okay, and I can be seen. Heard and seen. It takes a second for the shit to catch up. Come on. I want to double check before I really get going. Okay. We're working. Let me know if the audio mix is off, if I'm too quiet or if I'm too loud. But otherwise, we're good to go. Continue. And now I'm in the chat. Okay, here we go. Hello, Ryan. I don't think your squirrel is part of us, or at least is not with us on the regular, so you know. Who knows if it stepped up anything. So first on the agenda is finishing off Chapter 2 in the final fight, which shouldn't take take very long. Ugh. So we're going to go in. I like WAD better. Okay, quick start. Getting all stretched for a lot of talking. Gonna have to probably grab something to drink in a little bit. Water weavers. It's eerily dry in the Stitches. Only rain and dew are there to be drunk in territories named for their waterways. Delaney says, think how much all this country has suffered. The people, the animals, the plants, all of it. For what purpose? Their plan has been to follow the network of dry bids all the way to a collective source. There to see if any hope remains that this woodland won't turn into wastes. In moments, Rob halts, listening. A look of shock crosses his face. Rob says, shh, you hear that? You will in a moment. You'll smell it. Water noise, crystal music, clushing, earth-breathing music, ear-breathing music. As they get close, it's obvious the water source has been rerouted. It flows into a cavern, disappears in darkness. Rob says this channel must run deep underground. Delaney replies, this can't be all of it. There's probably a few other tunnels. Rob asks, we're going in there? And Delaney says, if we could rest, I'd recommend it, but I don't know. Alright, so we can either just go in. I just wish we were in better fighting shape. We'd be exhausted to go in. Or a high and barely heard drone finally weaves through the shadowed air. The farther they go, the deeper it will needle them. Or we can just go in with nausea. And we'll get -1 health. This is all bad, but actually, I'm going to make this executive decision of just giving everybody -1 health because that is really not that bad compared to the swift actions. Yeah, so we're all going to go in with just -1 health. That's not that big of a deal, but, you know, we need our swift actions. Lose 1 hit point. Oh, no. We got a lot of these big guys to worry about. Okay, we're going to take things 1 step at a time. This is the final fight for Chapter 2 reminder, so we'll get a time skip of peace after this. I wish Rob was always up front. Okay, first we're going to have Delaney take a shot at this guy from the side. Actually, we're going to use her to make sure he doesn't run away. So we're going to get her in closer. That's not fantastic. Let her throw down a jump jaw to make sure this guy doesn't run. I think he can run to the... No matter what direction he goes in now, he can't. He'll get caught. This might have been a waste if we're going to kill him in 1 turn anyway, but if pretty much if Rob can't get up to him, then he's probably not going to die in this turn. Let's see. Alright, well that didn't do very much. Let's see if Rob... Okay, yeah, Rob can't go that far. Not in 1 turn. So we'll do that, and then we'll have him put down a fire. So, well, even a fire wouldn't really help from here. Probably only get in the way, so we'll just have him sentinel up. Same thing with Urkel Bits. Or actually, we'll have Urkel Bits sit in front of him just to make sure he doesn't take damage. I'm not going to lie, if Urkel Bits goes down, I'm not that bothered. He is a cool robot, but I'd rather he go down than one of the important people, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody else will just kind of move up as well. Do we not wall with Urkel bits? That's lame. Well, that's fine. We're all going to be in, whatchamacallit anyway. Let's see if we can do anything with... That's a range of 4. That's definitely not going to make it over that gorge. So everybody's just going to go up this far and hope for the best. We should probably wall up with Delaney, actually. So I'll move Cody up to wall with her, and then we'll be all connected in a wall from here. Yeah, and then we'll see how this goes. We're going to take some damage, but hopefully the walling will keep us safe. Alright, good. Alright, he got pinned just like I wanted him to. Oh, okay. There's a bigger guy over there. What's going on with this situation? Double bite, either extra armor, extra damage, extra health, stridulation. This thrust is being granted power by a bard. Gotcha. Okay, so then we take out the bard. The rest of this gets easier. So let's make sure Rob has a... If this doesn't kill... Okay, first I'm going to move him here. And we're going to try to see if Rob can kill the bard. Come on. God damn it. Oh, wait, he should have a... I think Rob has a range of 2 now? No, he has... He has some... He took another ability. What ability did he take? I can't remember. Oh, let me see if I can do this. Battle Dance. Melee attacks only cost Rob 1 action. That's right. So now he gets to... He can swing twice if he doesn't move. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll have Rob go into Sentinel mode. Which means he'll jump and hit somebody, any of these dudes who move. Let's see if Urkel Bits can do a bunch of damage to the Bard. Yeah. And then I don't think this... Delaney could possibly finish them with a Cone of Fire attack. With her firearm. Oh, it's not even going to do damage to the Bard because of his warding. So instead... Should you just shoot him? Are you just going to shoot him? No, that's not going to do enough either. He's got too much defense. This is icky. Alright, just do the Cone of Fire just to maybe put some fire on the ground. And then maybe the fire will kill him next turn because he's standing on top of it, so it might do two damage that way. I don't like that they're in this Bone Lance, but there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, and then I gotta remember that we have 2 people who can compulse now, so we can get people to move around. I can move somebody to Rob then. So Cody can move up. We're gonna have Cody move over here and stay walled. And then he can compulse. Alright, is this only once per... Let me see, is that once per combat? Or is I think it just goes on cooldown. If I remember correctly. Oh my god, I'm messing up the view. There we go. Hold on, let me... Nope. Okay, whatever. Just compulse the Seeker. Shit, but that's going to take the rest of his turn. He's not going to actually be able to move the Seeker, I don't think. Possibly? We'll find out. Okay, yeah, I can. So we'll move him up to Rob. And then Rob can smack him. Didn't quite kill him, but that's alright. And then maybe Cindy could go up and kill him? Possibly? Let's see. What else do we have in our pockets in terms of abilities? How much damage would she do with the strike? 5 damage! Damn! Alright, yeah. Look at that motherfucker. Okay, yeah, I just want to get enemies finished off. And then we'll have Orion finish the wall. And... I mean, I could blind him, but that feels unnecessary. He's gonna die. So, I think this is fine. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Oh, this interfused chain is dumb. Oh, he didn't take fire damage. That's dumb, too. That's not good. Oh, hello. Nah, that wasn't too bad. We took a little damage, but that's fine. So, what we need to do is make the best of what we're working with. Urkelbits can finish off the bard. Well, actually, we'll see. Let's get Rob to smack the big guy. And then get Rob to smack the big guy again. Problem solved. And then... Alright, we can get one of our fire people to finish off the bard, probably. So maybe Urkelbits should go in for... Well, Urkelbits can't reach the Thrusk, so maybe it doesn't matter. Let's see what we can do next. Delaney might be able to take it. Well, no, Delaney's not going to be able to pierce the Thrusk. I could have... I think I'm going to have Cindy smack him again. I think Cindy's... Because she's the only one... She's the only magician that uses a mystic that uses a cane. And canes do more damage. So I think she may be able to finish off this bard. Let me make sure I don't fuck up the controls here. Alright. So move up. Strike the bard. There we go. I wouldn't want somebody super strong to waste that. Oh, and that makes the thrust go down to small. So Delaney might be able to do more damage to it that way. Maybe. Probably with Cone of Fire is what we're going to go with. Probably. Let's see. Shooting it is only going to do 1 damage, so yeah, a Cone of Fire I guess would be better. Not going to do a lot more, but it'll do some. Do more than otherwise. And then we can use one of our Mystics to finish it off. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Urkelbits start to go deeper into the tunnel, because he's pretty hefty. I bet he's got about a bunch of defense. And then I'll have Rob move, goddammit, Cody move up. I combined the names because they're close together. And then he can fire finish this guy, because he's an elementalist. Easy peasy. And so, oh, what are those? What are those? Oh, those are rocks. Perfect. So Ryan can move up and rock it. And then you move further in, Urkelbits. I want to see what else we have to deal with in here. That looks like a thing we have to break. That thing in the back over there. Okay. Ryan took a little bit of a hit. I wish I could... Oh, wait. Yeah. I wish I could have walled him. But it's fine. We're almost done with this already. It depends on what we have to do with this thing. What is this thing? It's an egg. I feel like we need to go hit that egg. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get that done. First, let's get Delaney to move up so we can make sure there's no surprises. She should have better view. Maybe not. Urkelbits probably can't move all the way up there in one turn. I'm gonna have Urkelbits actually go on the journey to, like, smack these guys. Because Rob can't make it all the way over there. Okay, let's make sure Rob doesn't walk through the fire. Because the auto-pathing is going to make him do that, because it's dumb. Alright, let's see if we can... If we move the rest of us out of the way, maybe I won't do that. Let's just all wall up deeper in. I want to keep people out of the range of the bard. Okay, yeah. That'll let Ryan move around the fire. And then hopefully this will let Rob move around the fire as well. Good. Yeah, don't be dumb, game. And then yeah, we'll just have Delaney move up to here. Uh-oh. We got 2 more entering the fray from somewhere. More Thrixel are coming. Destroy the egg before it hatches. Kill all enemies. Alright. We really need to get Rob up to that egg. Possibly. Let's see how much damage it takes. Or do I just have to get somebody there physically? I think I just have to get somebody here physically. I don't know if we have to actually... Sometimes you have to actually hit a thing, and sometimes there's just like a do the thing. Okay, what if I say attack scenery? Okay. We're gonna get started on that. Setting this on fire may be a thing. I don't know if that did anything. We'll find out. Urkelbits. Attack. The bard? Probably. Yeah. Probably should have Delaney take care of the thrust, but we'll get there. Oh, that didn't do as much as it should have. Alright. Let's get Rob up to the egg as soon as possible. And then Cody can interfuse with this font and then do an Infernal Rain on the Thrusk. Okay, no, actually I'm going to have him move over and then do an Infernal Rain on the Bard. Even though the Bard has a lot of... Fucking Bards have a lot of damn fucking... whatchamacallit in general. A bunch of defense in all categories. Infernal Rain versus Discus. Discus would do more guaranteed damage. Alright, there we go. And... I don't know if... Or let's wall up on Cody so we can make sure Cody doesn't get hurt. Actually, I'm going to have Ryan take care of the Thrusk while he's here. Yeah, smack that thing. Yeah, so don't have to worry about that. And then Cindy can join the rest of the crew up here, so she's not on her own. No need to... Well, I should have had her wall up with the other people, but you know. Alright, Urkelbitz took some damage, but we don't give a fuck. That's way over there, we don't give a fuck. Alright, Rob, start swinging. Now let's make Delaney move, in case we want, and then we can have her lay down a trap so it makes people take long to get over here? Question mark? We'll see what we'll have Delaney do. Maybe she can finish off the... Well, no, because she's not going to be able to do damage to the Bard. So we're going to have her hang out there. I'm going to have Rob put down a fire, just in case, and then attack Scenery. Oh, that's going to do a lot. Yeah, one more turn, he'll be able to finish that. Unless we can get... Maybe if I have Cindy interfuse with that fire, or maybe the actually just... Yeah, just use the fucking font. I didn't even need to put down the fire. Use the font, use a discus on the egg. Alright, it's dead. Alright, now we just have to finish off the rest of the enemies. So we're in a good spot. I'm going to have Cody finish off the Bard. Yeah, sure. Oh, he blocked it all. Alright, well, let's hope that Urkelbitz can finish him off. There we go. Now we just have to worry about the big guy, the big worm thing, which shouldn't really be that big of a threat. I'm going to have Delaney get into Silk Step, or Grey Plane, so she doesn't have to worry about defense. And you will also hang out. Oh, god damn it. The fire spread onto Rob. That's fine. He'll be alright. Urkelbitz, go up and smack that guy. No. Got some more trouble on this side, too. I need Rob to be going this way. God, I wish Rob could move. It's not his fault. This enemy is just really far away. And then Cody, prepare for... Or take this guy out with the fire, hopefully. Or, oh, can you... Oh, we could have had him compulse him, but Rob can't attack anyway. Alright. Interfuse that fire. And can you fire leash? Yes! And then he should die next turn from the fire, hopefully. And then we're going to get Cindy moved over here to help with... To help wall up on Rob to protect him from damage, as well as be ready to fuck shit up. I'm gonna have Ryan also start moving in that direction. I don't think we can wall up with Delaney because she's invisible, but that is okay. Let's have a jump jaw down Delaney, so if he tries to come at Rob, they'll get stuck. But this thing can go underground, so it may not matter. Alright, that thing's dead. Urkelbitz! Oh, Urkelbitz is poisoned. He's got like one more turn of life. It's a good thing Rob cannot... Oh, wait. Cody. Compulse the Scorier. Yes, do that. No, go back. Compulse the Scorier to move up to Rob. Can I make him run? No. Oh, that's as far as you can go? Oh, maybe it's because Urkelbitz is in his way. Hold on. Let's move Urkelbitz. We're going to move Urkelbitz over here. Urkelbits is a robot. He'll be fine. Now, back to Cody. Compulse this guy to move. Oh, that's as far up as he can go. Fine. Oh, he'll move onto this thing and do more damage. Still not close enough for Rob to swing twice, though, is the problem. That's fine. Get in between him and... Yeah, and then... Yeah, he'll be dead next turn from something, but let's put down a fire just in case. Slam him. Slam-a-jamma. He's dead anyway. And since he's the last one, we're done, and Urkelbits gets to live. Good job, everybody. That's the end of Chapter 2. Easy peasy. I've had much hairier chapters in. Let's see. Talisman of Chivalry, which gives 0.5 armor. Of course, Rob gets all the armor. The cavern echoes with rushing water. It's become quite chilly. The odor of damp stone fills the air, spoiled somewhat by the inky pungence of Thrixl blood. Inky pungence. Delaney says, I feel sometimes that in order to understand the Thrixl, I would need to believe in everything, and believe dispassionately. What is that? What does that mean? Rob says, let's clean up. I don't know how it all figured together. Let's just clean it all up. Similar streams flow down through other cavern holes and splash still deeper underground. Delaney asks, how many tunnels is this, do you think? Cindy says, enough to redirect every river? Cody says, think that was all the groundwork for a great colony? Out of the cold, roaring earth, they go to mark and map the other entrances, other siphoned courses. Delaney says, colony, huh? Years of work lie ahead, damming, digging, and burying. Collapsing caves so they can't be used again. There's plenty eager to return to the territory who will happily lend both hands. The land will have to relearn its pigments, its shapes, but ponds will fill, springs will burble, and the town of Goblinwalla will go back to itself. Delaney says, so things are better again, until they're worse again. How much longer can our world keep surviving this way? Rob says, hey Delaney, I've got a bottle to spend on someone. And 11 years of peace follow. We left no infested tiles, no lurking threats, so I think 11 is around the maximum amount of time pretty much that you can pretty much get a peace. We got a couple of things getting easier by a little bit. During the years of peace, Rob spent hours outdoors communing with the spirits of the places he visited and exploring that new connection he discovered between all things. Rob and Cody were stopped by a passing woman, a former resident of the abandoned village in Stark Garden where the Great One was once feasted. She said their intervention, bloody though it had been, saved countless lives. Cody was reminded they'd done well, but also that it had come at a cost. That was that time when the people were trying to kill Cindy. Cindy noticed that the library at Lofty Lizard had fallen into disrepair during all the conflict, so she passed a summer helping rebuild it. Cody and Cindy enjoyed talking about the old days over at a campfire. Cody would pause sometimes and ask Cindy if they had done the best they could. Cindy always assured him they had. Ryan spent his spare time carving amusing faces in the trees and decided a few more canvases were just what the world needed. Delaney can now have a fire leg as well as a firearm, which I think would come very much in handy. Oh, her speed would go down. I thought her speed would go up. But it's only 0.1. And she'd get an extra warding, which would be extra magic defense. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, unless Delaney has a want to not have a fire leg, I think it's probably for the best. I have been trusted, and therefore it goes. Hey, a gem arm. This gem stuff keeps not working out. This is much more of a warrior fucking transformation, because like Cindy losing her arm means she wouldn't be able to use a staff anymore, and her staff is much more useful. So this is another case of just probably not gonna let the transformation go further. I think the only things I don't think there's anything gem-wise that would actually benefit a Mystic all that much. So yeah, although it looks cool. And then we get to upgrade some shit, as usual. We're going to focus on getting Rob some level 2 armor. Let's do that. It'll cost all our hides, but I think it's for the best. And then everybody's getting gray already. I think we're in our 50s. Probably plus. Yeah, everybody's probably in their mid-50s now. Time flies. Let's get everybody some level 2 weapons. We didn't do that. So starting with Cindy, we'll get a level 2 staff going. 1 legacy point. We have 15 legacy points, so that's plenty to work with. Level 2 King Doom. That's a very straightforward staff name. But I feel, yeah, that's fine. I was like, maybe King Doom is cool. Is too cool of a name for a level 2 weapon, considering there's one more level up. But then I was like, Emperor Doom would be like a cooler name or whatever. So like King Doom feels like a good level 2 name. And then let's level up Cody's wand. What's the difference between these wands? Let's see. Spell damage. I'm not going to get up to read these. And I can't see the text. Whatever. Oh, wait. Damage versus... Maybe there's not all that much difference between these. Either way, we're going to go for this one. Level 2... Not a illuminating wind wand doesn't sound very interesting to me, but I mean... Stunt, Cody, is this game's crit. So if you stunted on something, then you critted, essentially. Armor for Amore. Illuminating Wind Wand. Actually, maybe that's fine. That sounds like a level 2 weapon. And, you know, if you want me to change the name before I leave this screen, I think I can still come back to do that. Actually, maybe not. Anyway, Illuminating Wind Wand it is. Since there's not any other kind of element attached to it, I think that's a fine name. And then Ryan's will be leveled up, and it's a fire wand, so we'll try to... Alderwork of Evolution would be cool with it, but we're going to go for something fire-related. Cedar Wand of Calling, Abolisher of the Worm, Dark Wand, Fire Root Perch, and that doesn't sound very cool. Guarding Pine Cane, Elf Film of Mirrors, Spell Abolisher, Queen Doom. Haha, Queen Doom! Maybe I should have went with that, just because it fits with Cindy's. Yeah, I know, but I mean, Cindy's isn't like associated with an element. I mean, I could. No, I'm not. No, I'm not getting back up. I'm not getting back. I'm not getting up. Night Breach, Branch. Also, the names of all this shit only matters when we name them, and then you'll notice that nobody ever remembers the name of anything past this screen. So I'm not going to feel too bad about any of this. Something fiery. The Night Cloud Drinker is kind of cool, but that doesn't make sense. Oh my god. Time Dirge is also pretty cool. Verific, Ring Wilter, Beast Blaster. How about Beast Blaster? Blaster sounds kind of fiery. I'll accept a veto because I'm kind of in the middle on Beast Blaster. And keep rolling, or we can just roll with it. I accept. Yeah, that's cool. It's a very straightforward name, but it's fine. And then let's see if we can get Delaney a better crossbow. Or should we switch her to a fucking... Well, she's only got one hand, actually, so yeah, that actually makes sense. She can't do anything with the other hand. What's the difference between these crossbows? One is water, and one is not. Alright, we're going to keep going with the water. Oh, this is going to take the rest of our legacy points. Oh, wait, can we swap Rob's book? I completely forgot that Rob can interfuse now. But I don't think it's in his offhand. So I don't know if he actually gets to ever use... I don't know how to use anything in anybody's offhand, is what I've realized. I think there's a button I need to find out to use offhand stuff. But also, Rob not being able to interfuse is probably fine. Or at least being able to interfuse is probably fine. Whatever. We'll never use it. Anyway. I think we're going to use the rest of our points to get Delaney a better crossbow. Right? Why'd you go over here? Why'd you do that? Does 1 more damage, has a little bit more range, and does a little bit more stunt damage. I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. And it's water related, so let's go with the gray is kind of a water color. Nightweaver, Stonebolt, the Gray Bow, Aspen Striker, so Woe Strike, Cloud Weaver. Clouds are made of water. We'll take it. And then we're done here. We spent all of our legacy points. Our new threat for the chapter. Delaney says, a rock farmer lived out in the wild distance where the dark began. Said it just happened one day. There were strange whispering creatures sighted in the area, and she knew getting closer meant death, so she came to us. Ryan says, guess we've got a reputation. A mysterious shadow has begun to dominate the distant sky. Delaney, Ryan, Cody, and the others, they'll go to discover its origin, and hopefully to bring back daylight. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Fantastic. Alright. We are in the thick of it. Everybody starts out spread out. Everybody's a little older now, a little wiser. We need to... Oh, we can go here to recruit people. Alright, after I get three, we're gonna do that. 3 legacy points. I guess we all need to... All of our new stuff is in this direction, so we all need to meet up. Here in Finch Grove. Gather, people. Oh, there is a opportunity for Rob. All right. The Unstilled Heart. Cindy says... weird. All right. Cindy says, see what I mean? And I know, I don't want a crowd of hopefuls, but this little collection's kind of sad. Rob says, you know, Cindy, you might be right. Wizard Thunder keeps a storeroom full of unused, cast-off, and recovered equipment. It's what they assign to new members and volunteers. Rob says, not an inspiring assortment at all. So you think we can enlist some help, and you know where to find it? And Cindy says, the man I have in mind is famous enough. Yulgis Finn keeps mostly to himself, sure, but you're not a famous bladesmith if no one knows who you are. Certainly the metal merchants know. I don't know. Maybe a waste of time. People don't often live up to what's said about them. Still. Rob says, thinking back to my first battle, no techniques, no experience, no armor, or even a real weapon. How did I find the nerve? Cindy says, leave tomorrow and we'll be back all the sooner. Yep. We go on all adventures. I hope we sorted out how we're paying for all this, says Rob as they embark. And the third will be Ryan, because that makes the most sense. So those 3 will go on their adventure, and the others will start scouting the area, but not getting into fights just yet. So, yeah, Delaney and Cody will start scouting while the rest of the people go on their adventure for weapons. Yep, keep going. So this time is still being saved. Ah, the wolf price. Gleaming weird and golden, a strange stone outcropping captures Cody's eye. Delaney says, you think something's up there? And Cody says, shouldn't we check? They move closer to the stone thing. Upon the hill's summit, nothing's waiting for them. Delaney says, well, there's a big rock and a couple of wind-worsted old pines. Then it begins, a thrumming. It grows louder and louder until the stone underfoot chatters and shakes. It grows louder until it's a mighty growl, clamorous, thundering. And then it resolves. A voice. I am the one. The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to... Oh, well, that didn't have any words. The one you have hunted so long, through woods and stars. You have hunted so long for me, and for a brotherhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? Cody says, a name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green field and fallow, to the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? Cody says, how? How would I? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Cody yells, Lokias! It's like reading a fairy tale from your childhood only to realize how disturbing it is. Cody doesn't like knowing the name, but he's sure it's right. Yes, I am Lokias, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy, and be blessed as wolf kind. Transformation, it feels like coming home. Or Delaney says, oaths, don't be a flapping fool, Cody. Cody, do you want to be a wolf man? Wolf kind? Wolfman? You want some wolf in you? You have the hair of a wolfman with the salt and pepper look. Yes, I do. Fair enough. Cody kneels, and beneath him a great light pools. Dandelions rise yellow out of the sparse wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and white, throw their seeds, then wilt to nothing. The god rock he kneels upon hums. It cracks somewhere inside. A tremendous odor overcomes him. Of the deepest, oldest, wolfiest breath. Delaney says, Cody. Oh, no. Delaney's not into it. Oh, no. Oh, no. +6 retirement age. Well, this has only gone the best it could. There's no better way this could have ended up, obviously. Why can't you build a station? Oh, yeah. We fucking need legacy points. God damn it. All right, well, we'll start working on the next... You guys start scouting out the next place. And more like Cody Wolfer. Never again. The story continues. Rob and Cindy have arrived. Back to the Unstilled Heart. The journey to Yilgis's Forge isn't particularly hard going. Turns out many can point Rob and Cindy on their way. Sudden forest meets them on the hills, branches laced with black warbles. They camp on the path. Rob says, imagine, you transcend your body when you die. You become a star. I used to think that was what happened to heroes. But I know a few heroes now. Many more I've known. I've seen what happens to them. In the morning, they arrive at their destination. Cindy says, Yilgis Finn? You know my name. That's fine. You come with custom? His face is fucked up. Rob says, I'm Rob. This is Cindy. We're looking to get some weapons done. Solid pieces and handsome ones, easy for learners to love. Oh, his face isn't fucked up. His mouth is very close to his nose. It looks a little fucked up. This is a result of the mods I use, though. The random NPCs are going to have more fucked up faces sometimes. The bladesmith eyes them over. Then heads inside. Better plans are made with tea on the table, my mother's wisdom. Explaining who they are and why they've come takes just a short while. The tea is earthy and at its base, clouded with overly sweet gobs of honey. Cindy says, so what you'd really be doing would be contributing to the safety of the people, our land, our lives, everyone. Finn says, interesting. Been a while since I've been asked for a volume task like that. And since you're appealing to my altruism, I'll assume you have nothing to trade? Well, says Cindy, Rob says not nothing. We can give him rare ords, -4 ingots, or Rob says teach me your art and I'll help with the work. Minus 10 requirement age, but before bonus quest bonus. Okay. We should probably have Rob take the retirement age hit, because I think after this, Rob's going to get a plus 10 retirement age for the quest bonus anyway. So it'll be a net gain of 0, and maybe there'll be some other bonuses involved with him learning the art. So I feel like that is the best option. Hopefully. Or you just end up with minus 10 retirement age, and you probably retire a chapter earlier than the rest of the crew at worst. But that seems unlikely. We'll be fine. I'm going to go with the retirement age one. Okay. Cindy says, wait, what? Rob says, I bet I can pick it up. Finn says, right. So you mean I teach you my coveted skill and reward you with fine weapons? Rob says, I mean, I'll really bust my back for you, and Cindy here can sit quietly, at least. Easy to forget she's there, some say. The smith heads for the door, gaze falling on his own fingers. He says, metalwork demands sacrifice. Master metalwork demands love. I'll let you try it. When you make what you make, you can keep, but you'll still owe me a debt afterwards. Cindy asks, you sure about this? And Rob's like, you don't trust me? Over the coming weeks, Rob does as directed. Hurt, heat, sweat, grime and exhaustion, confusion, cramping, error, and mischance. He labors through it all. Day and night are devoted to the practice and theory of bladesmithing. Master Yugis is relentless. He grows to enjoy watching another perform the work. He passes on knowledge at an impossible pace, laughing as it goes ill-used. The days slide by. Cindy pulls her own weight and stays mostly out of the way. But one day, an odd thing happens. The smith says, that's not a bad sword. That night, Rob says, I finally got what you meant, seeing the blade into shape. The smith says, it shows. There's heart in that one. A fist against the door interrupts them. Cindy says, expecting anyone? It's a warm night. Forest insects are practically wailing. A eye-patched lady says, Old Smith, surprised you're still alive. Rob says, Master Yugis? He says, shh, stay out of this. Sure I'm alive, May. Why wouldn't I be? Inborn's not. Inborn? Inborn was our youngest. Frauds like you should show some respect. The smith says, I don't know what happened to your friend, but... And one of the ladies says, shoddy craftsmanship's what? The other lady says, spear just snapped on him. Silence lasts 8 blinks of an eye. Just as they say, the smith says, I am sorry. Old Smith says he's sorry, says one of the ladies. And I say we kill him. You can all die together, and Rob says, stand back, Master Yulgis. Alright, pretty easy. We all get +1 armor and warding. The Latch Lifter crew. Chief members of a bandit gang that haunts this part of the world. They won't stop their blades for mercy. Alright, easy enough. We're just dealing with some dudes. People are super easy. We just take care of the goddamn mystic, and the rest of this goes pretty easy, I say. Although, well, okay, so Rob, well, we're also surrounded by plenty of nature and shit, so our 2 resident, whatchamacallits, are good for this. Mystics. So we'll have you get into partial cover. Do we want to do... Okay, wait. We're gonna try to do a splinter salvo. Oh wait, actually, this has a range of 5. Yeah, do that. Barrage. Yeah, hit all these motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, the other 2 dodged it. This game sucks. This is a bad game. All right. Wall up on Cindy. You'll still be in plenty of range to interfuse with the discus, or this has pierce, but it only does 3 damage. Let's do this. Let's do that. Take out the middle one. Or hit this one and maybe they will all die? Question mark? 100% chance to hit. Do that. Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Good one. That was because of your fire wand, the damage has a chance to bounce, and so it did. This is going to be over before we even need to worry about it. I'm going to have Rob get closer, set a fire, and then enter Sentinel mode. If she moves, she's dead. And she's fucking dead. Problem solved. Get stunted on. Alright. And there's a great axe here. The Shade Queen's Drinker. This is probably actually really good. We're gonna, Rob, I suggest we get rid of your hammer. These are both tier 2 weapons, but this great axe will shred armor. So every time you attack somebody, then you take off some armor, and it gets rid of the knockback. And in order to make the most of your ability to be able to attack twice in a turn, we actually need the knockback gone. So this makes sense. Unless you're just very attached to hammers. Although Rob hasn't said anything in the chat for a bit, so he may be busy. So, alright, axe. There he is. Axe it is. But Shade Queen's Drinker doesn't sound as cool. It's kind of random. The Ebon Crash, that kind of sounds cool. Although, I feel like an axe doesn't crash as much as, like, it needs more bladed, it's sharper. Name it Axl Rose. I'm not letting anybody, I'm not typing anything. My keyboard's across the room. That also prevents dumb names. The Shade Oath. Dust Crash of Herder Brune. Titan Cleaver's pretty cool. That's pretty straightforward. Almost too straightforward, but I think that's fine. You have a veto on your mind, Rob? Titan Cleaver? Question Axer. See, no puns. That's the only thing, that's my only veto on names of things, is no puns. Rob hasn't said no, so I'm going to name it the Titan Cleaver. And we have Cloud Cutter. So a sword. Axl Rose. We'll give the improved sword to Delaney. She's already got a tier 1 sword, so it makes sense to just give her an improved one. And Cloud Cutter's a pretty cool name, and it doesn't have any elements, so whatever. And we got the, Lockbreaker. We got an even better axe! Why did they even give us the other axe? What a waste. What's this one do? Deals bonus damage to Mortagi. Well, we're never going to fucking run into Mortagi, but otherwise, what are the... It does better stunt damage, so we'll take that. It's a fancier it's an artifact, so it comes with an extra thing on it. I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. Hope Ruin, the Shattered Grim. True Gore. True Gore it is. We're moving on. There is a huge delay. There is like a 10 to 15 second delay. It's probably not even, well, it's probably more like 7 to 10 second delay. Blood runs black in the ashy dust. The smith says, "I'm sorry. I wish you hadn't been here for this." Cindy says, "No, it's good we were. Who were these people?" And the smith says, "Just bandits, really. They were called the Latchlifters. That woman, May, founded her crew when she was run out of Goblin Wallow for killing her husband. She was set up, as it turned out, but truth too often arrives late. They spend the greater part of the remaining night burying their assailants in decent graves." The smith says, "I knew her from back then. Never thought I'd... Anyway, she came to me for weapons a couple seasons back. Didn't give me much choice, and despite what they all said, I handed them fine work. Better than I should have done. Goblin Wallow's fisherfolk say something like, 'Release a bad catch and you only pass ill luck to another.' I should have refused them, even if they killed me. Rob says, weird comparison. A bad fish doesn't murder you and jump back into the river. The toil eventually demands silence. They return in the pre-dawn hour. The Smith says, consider any cost now settled with me. I'm sorry, once more. I have to say it. And Rob says, it's all right. We need sleep. The next few days, Rob and Yilgis work together to finish the task. Cindy prepares a cart full of the weapons they'll take home. The Smith continues to give Rob pointers, even down to the final night. And he says, you have some talent, you know. You can make a living at this. In the morning, they're on their way. They travel the long, quiet forest road and camp close to sunset. They stand digesting their meals, listening to twilight birds and chirps of the fire. Stars should be plentiful tonight. No moon, says Cindy. And Rob says, oh, says Rob. Know what I've been thinking? What? Says Cindy. I really enjoyed that. Making things, making good things, building the skills, being able to have an idea and then express it in solid form. They think for a second. Maybe someday I'll take up my own thing, metalwork or clay or wood. I'll be an artisan myself. Maybe I'll get that chance. Cindy says, sure, I bet you could. Yeah. The return to Goblin Wallow is looked for and warmly celebrated. The gear they bring serves Wizard Thunder well. Minus 10 retirement age, but we got 3 legacy points out of it. And then plus 10 retirement age for a quest complete, and you leveled up. So you get to do an engage. As a swift action, Rob engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Rob must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, plus 1 armor per engaged foe. I don't know. I don't think that's useful. You don't have enough. I don't know. Your armor is good now, but it's not that good. Blood Rage. Infuriated by wounds, Rob deals plus 2 damage for every 2 health he is missing. Maybe that one might be better. Tinker. Once per combat, Rob grants 3 armor and 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. Or Raider. Upgrade your existing Raider ability. Deal twice as much damage to enemies adjacent to destroyed scenery. Can start fires on enemies for 5 magic damage. Axe of Rose is not a ability. Gonna need you to pick an ability, please. Any of these 3, I don't think Engage would be a good idea. That's better for like tanks that are there's tankier armor I could have given you, but then you don't get to move as much. I feel like Engage would be better for them. I leaned you towards mobility over armor. If you don't have an opinion, then I can just do whatever I feel best as well. I mean, arguably, you're not going to be hopefully not taking that much more damage. So, Tinker. Yeah, that was good. Giving yourself more armor on the spot, or somebody else, is very useful. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm next going to have us regroup, but I'm gonna have Cindy and Ryan travel separately, in the hopes that they will get something to happen similar to like Cody and Delaney, where we can get maybe that'll make the hookups happen if we travel separately. I think that's maybe why stuff hasn't been happening. Possibly. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out where to send you guys, though. Let's have you guys go here. You guys go there, and then I'm gonna send Rob, because I have an idea. I'm gonna see if we can recruit somebody older to join the party. Just on a lark. Just take a look. We've saved ourselves for 50 years. I mean, we can't get into any like just straight up fights for the most part, I don't believe. So it's a relatively safe idea. And then let's keep Cindy or Delaney and Cody on their shit. All right, so now everybody's moving. Turtles all the way down. The day is calm. The scouting mission has discovered nothing dangerous. Having outdistanced her companions, Delaney sits to rest. Does she sleep, dream? Is it a vision, a metaphor? Or does a tortoise truly come and speak to her? She has seen somewhere before the patterns that swirl upon its shell. The turtle says, of course you have. This pattern is everywhere. In the wind, in the stars, in the sea, in the storm, in the fire and the fern. We have always been here. And Delaney says, we? The turtle says, we hold up the earth and the sky and the storm. We protect the fern and the water and the wheat. You should understand that. You protect others also. You're one of us. Can't you feel it? Delaney's like, I can feel it. This is how I can keep them all safe, or sorry, turtle, this isn't for me. I mean, it doesn't say transformation, A. Plus, you already have a transformation in the form of a fire. So I don't think you can become a turtle. I'm going to say that now because I know you're going to be very excited. So I don't know what this is how I can keep them all safe means, but if you want me to choose that, I will. If you want to go down this turtle path. I could be completely wrong, and they just also didn't put plus transformation on this, and it will let you be a turtle. But then you may also have to give up being Fire Lady, probably. I mean, this sounds just like a good thing. I don't see what could be bad. I think to keep them secret, keep them safe was the choice from Delaney, but I kind of want to... Whatever, she probably would go with keep them safe, and if not, too late. Either way, turtle this girl, Lily. Oh, there we go. Delaney says, are you sure I'm the one you want? The turtle says, your choices throughout your lifetime have fitted you for this task. You were not born a guardian, but you have molded yourself into one, moment by moment, day by day. You are worthy to join the fellowship I speak for. Do you accept? And Delaney says, yes, absolutely. What happens now? And the turtle says, while you live, nothing. Continue as you have been. After your death, we will discuss this matter further. And Delaney's like, do I become a tortoise? And the turtle says, the precise form is open for negotiation. Delaney says, that almost makes it sound as though you guardians are all around. Throughout the world. Everywhere. The turtle says, it does, doesn't it? Be well, Delaney. We will speak again one day. Cody says, hey, Delaney, you've been napping on the job? Delaney says, no, did you see, Cody says, that's a pretty cool tortoiseshell pendant. Did you just find it here? Delaney says, yeah, I just found it here. plus 7 health, too. Tortoiseshell talisman, plus 15 block. Man, nobody is fucking touching you. Anito. Alright. Next, you guys should keep on... Okay, I'm going to have you guys take a break on scouting to give the other couples a chance to do some shit. In the meantime, you guys meet back up at the tavern with Rob. Uh-oh, needed elsewhere. Oh, no. Alright, Delaney. Everybody's getting fucking... We have done nothing to go towards our objective this chapter yet. That's fine. Alright, Delaney. What is happening? Where is Delaney? There she is. Let me do the... There it is. Needed elsewhere. Uh-oh. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Delaney's clothes and the windmill roars. Delaney thinks to herself, this is going to be pretty rough on Rob, huh? Maybe I should send him home. With a last look at fading day, she goes in. An especially vicious gust fights her all the way to the entrance. Lots of wind. Rob says, ah, the door! Delaney pulls the door closed. The mill keeper is a man named Dogdo. A stranger to them, he's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from his cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea in cups. Dagdo says, what a wind, and wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. Rob thinks to himself, the world needs more people like him. Someday, I hope, that'll be all it needs. We'll be sitting home with wine, peace, and remembering. Delaney says, thanks for everything, Dagdo. Dagdo says, I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Rob here is told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. But are you two still set on staying just the night? Delaney pulls out the poster she found pinned to a tavern door in Tainted Fane. Think you're a hero, dreaming of glory? Dream no more. That's Blade Alden. I'm Blade Alden, and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the... I don't know if we're going to get to see the rest of that. Nope. I think that's like a glitch in the whatchamacallit, but whatever. Delaney says, think we're needed elsewhere. And in the morning, they continue their journey to that place heroes forgot. Or, in fact, Rob convinces Delaney to return home. Wait for better weather. Always do adventures. But you're going to take Cody along, because that makes sense. At least the good thing about our setup is on these side adventures, we always have a set of 3 good. Well, I mean, not good, but we have 3 stuff. We have a good split of roles. As long as Rob's around, we always have him involved with the quests. So, all right, Delaney and Rob have arrived at the Needed Elsewhere quest. Rob says, can't we stop? My ankles are mush. It's been a long day walking on uneven ground, and the night might see rain. Not the ideal adventure in any sense. Delaney says, you're right. You should have stopped me earlier. Rob says, that doesn't feel like it's on me. They walk further in. Delaney says, Rob, there's something I've been meaning to say. Rob says, something bad? Delaney says, I don't plan on going back to Wizard Thunder. Not for a long while, and maybe not ever. Rob says, oh. Delaney says, you know, I always wanted to be useful to people, and I have been, and I've enjoyed it all. I know I could continue to be useful. But it's hard. I've stayed doing the same thing so long now, the same way, calling the same place home. And A noise interrupts her. It comes from just ahead, a barking voice, a woman's voice. They approach a cluster of trees and find it beyond a clearing, a road, and a collection of interesting people. One of them says, you know how often we get that excuse? You think we should keep your home safe and do it for nothing? Is that what you're saying? This old man says, no, please. Rob says, isn't that the... With a confirming glance at the poster Delaney found and followed, Rob passes it forward. Yeah, we get it. It's the lady. That's Blade Alden. Blade says, let me be clear. They watch on. If you don't have the money, that's fine. Old man says, it is? Blade says, sure. We're heroes, after all. Just fair warning to you. We can't be everywhere at once. Heard there's goblins prowl these hills. And they've been awful burny lately, haven't they, Sen? Right you are, Lady Blade. Burny goblins. They look at each other. The old man gets it. All right, here. This is all I've got left. My kids are gone. The old man offers the sack he'd been carrying. Sen says, what's that, a bag? Blade says, bag of rice. Eesh. You ungrateful codger. Fine, keep it. But next time, it's double. Right? And it's coin. Or meat would be fine. The old man hefts the bag of rice, then heads down the road, slow and sad. Sen says, need me to follow? Blade says, oof, I don't know. What do they even do all day? They can't even afford a little fee? Suppose we could pay him a visit, see if he was lying. Delaney says, good day to you both! Sen says, no closer now. Did you notice you're, on fire? Delaney says, came a long way looking for Blade Alden. Rob says, we want to be heroes. Blade says, oh, did you see my poster? What a pose, right? God, didn't I tell you that poster would get a couple? Sen says, you're going to make me put up more, aren't you? Rob says, hey, Delaney, she thinks we're a couple. What do we say? I didn't mean it that way, says Blade. Well, you look like you got some danger in you. Come back to the castle. We can talk. Need hero skills, though. Can you handle goblins? Delaney says, I'm good in a fight. Also good in the kitchen. Good at patching folks up. They look at each other. Blade says, what about with goblins, though? Sen says, yeah, goblins. Delaney says, yeah, I could bust a goblin, I guess. The already unpleasant day sours and fades. The road withers, but they're able to follow its ghost to a swampy compound among toppled stones. Sen says, they don't look new at this. And Blade says, they're not. They arrive as dark sets in. Delaney says, it belonged to a merchant family once. Vagrants were living here. Louse scalps. We made it ours. I think that's Delaney saying that. Or some other lady. This other lady in the middle says, you're not from the area? That's lucky for you. I'm Sita. Rob says he's Rob. Blade says, oh, that was probably Blade talking. She says, what do you think? Nice? Delaney says, your castle? Well, it's got character. I'll say that. Blade says, it's a work in progress. This little operation you're looking at, it didn't all happen in a day, of course. A stairwell goes underground. Frog noise follows them down the damp steps. Took me a while to scrape enough brave souls together. What Mammy used to say. She said, tell me the name of a brave soul, and I'll ask what height to make the coffin. Mammy was a carpenter, is the explanation. They reached the foot of the stairs, a room thick with odors, stale food, dewy rock mold, brittle leather. But anyway, here's where we get down to business. Bid rolls, buckskins, barrel stacks, beetroot liquor, and boiled beans. Blade lights candles and douses her torch as she goes. Delaney says, don't forget banditry. Blade says, Delaney says, you're not wrong to try and get paid. Survival is an instinct common to people, animals, and maybe even lostlings in their realm of fire and fear. But you're more monster than hero. Rob says, Delaney. Blade says, oh, is this... You're going to lecture me, aren't you? Rob says, it's not just the one old man, is it? It's all the people living here and around. You're taking their money. Food? Blade says that's our work. We collect the fee, and in exchange, we protect them from whatever. You think they deserve different? You don't think they'd do the same to me if they could? Rob says, so you base your decisions on fear. It makes sense. Delaney says, you can do honest work. Look at you all. Blade says, that's enough of your mouth. What were you expecting? Fable pure knights, selfless noble bodies? That's nice for stories. Look around you. We live in the cellar of a ruined something. Maybe there used to be heroes here, but now there's just spiders. We're survivors. We do what we have to, take when we have to. Speaking of, you've got some valuable pieces yourself. Draw weapons and fight, or there's a 30% chance that Delaney's charisma can convince them to stop. Probably gonna have to fight. But we can try, if Delaney would at least like to give it a shot. It would be impressive if it fucking went off. I think if it didn't, at worst we'd have like a slight debuff to the next fight. Try it is! A crab may be a tyrant of her tide pool until the otter comes along. Blade says, that's not a tiresome way of speaking. Not at all. Delaney says, tell me truly, are all of you prepared to die for the coins you scrape from starving homes, the scraps you steal from shaking hands, to fight us in this moment and to die? Because you won't win. Silence spills on every head, wavery and clinging as the light of these candles. Everybody's thinking about it. Blade says, but, and you'd really let us walk out of here? Delaney says, sure, disarmed. Sen says, boss, it's not that we're disloyal or Or Sita says, yeah, we just... Blade lays her weapons down carefully, watchfully. And Blade says it's fine. Do as they say. I don't know how you intend to stop us from coming back. Everything I see about you says you're not sticking around. But I suppose that's not for today. Today, you'll pat yourselves on the back. And why not? You did such good heroing. Rob says, we will return here. We won't resort to words then. And unlike you, what we say can be taken for truth. Blade says, sure, flaunt your virtues all you want. Truth? You just got born in the right place. Delaney and Rob watch the outlaws file from the room. Rob says, Delaney says, that sort of went better than I expected. Let's collect these weapons. Give them to the locals, maybe? Or... Rob says, Delaney, what will we do to make sure of... I mean, is there any way to? Random guy says, hey, strong folk. I'm Hemlock Seagray. So, apologies for if I'm unwelcome, or... Okay, it's just, I've only been here a short time, and I've already seen some things I can't unsee, and I'm failing at this, aren't I? The thing is, I want to change. Build a life the right way. Make amends. Make better than amends. So, do you take on apprentices? A long week later, on a windless afternoon, Dogda, thinking to himself, farmers coming? Nah, no cart. Dagdo, the mill keeper, squints as distant shadows resolve into shapes, some familiar, some not. Back with visitors, they'd love if I broke out the beer, I expect. And why wouldn't I? Delaney and Rob bring the young Helmnock and his sister Sita into the mill keeper's home. They drink and talk about what may lie ahead. It's good having the sky off them. It's good smelling dry building stones and fresh flour. Helmnock says, Sita, you sure? Why don't you come with me? Sita says, be a what? Justice fighter? Monster slayer? Nah, I'm good. Explaining his decision to his older sister, Helmnock convinced Sita to come along the road, at least until it was safe to split. Sita says, got our old lodge waiting for me now. I'll sweep the spiders out. Honestly, it'll be good knowing where you belong. You're where you belong. I never had the... But wouldn't have felt good either, isolating you. That's what I want. My own time in solitude. And hey, that armor suits you. You'll do well. Dagdo says, got potatoes and market sausage frying up. Delaney says, thanks, but Rob says you're doing too much. Dagdo says, all you've told me and all I can divine about you, you'll always be needed somewhere. Good folks are needed everywhere. I only help. I can clearly afford it. The food in the pan complains. Dagdo scoots back to the kitchen. He says, oh, the... Sita sets down her cup, slipping from the fireside and opening the door. I'll avoid that meal, if none of you mind. Don't like ground meat. Helmnock says, yeah, you... Sita. I'll at least see her on her way, I guess. Sorry. Delaney says it's fine. Take your time. You're left alone? Delaney says, what's wrinkling you? Rob said you were leaving the company, for good. Guess that still got me thinking. Delaney says, I was talking about starting fresh, wasn't I? Some other place? Rob asks, decided against it, though? Delaney says, I was going somewhere, I thought. But really, I just wanted to go anywhere. Anywhere new. It's my, Rob says, it's your old thing, I know. They call it roaming want. Travel longing. Or also... Dagdo interrupts with, any of you not like pepper? Oh, oops. Did they leave? Rob says, stepped outside. Delaney says, seems like one plate less, though. Dagdo says, You know, I grew up in a hard place. People that steal whatever they thought they could. Why do you think I ended up out here? There's those sorts all over. Don't take it for granted, having a place to come home to. Having a community you've got faith in. That's what those people are missing. Helmnock says, sorry, Oh yeah, sorry, Sita says thanks for everything. Thinks she felt guilty, like she didn't deserve to stay. Dagdo says, well, she probably knows better than we do, if that's true. I'll go finish up. Be another while to get things crispy. They stand around in thoughtful quiet. The sounds and smells of the mill keeper's cooking are impossible to ignore. Stomachs roar. Rob plops a new log on the fire. I thought he was going to plop something else. It was going to be hilarious. Delaney unrolls the poster that pulled her across the world. Though creased and stained, old ink still gleams in the firelight. Delaney says, if we're lucky, none of us will ever see Blade Alden again, or her lackey. But if we do, she wads the paper into a ball and flicks it into the flames. Delaney says, anyway, you're going to be alright, Helmnock. I see it in your face. You stretch forward, you seek better things. But you hold on to what matters, in your heart. Yeah, you'll need to be brave, but you'll be alright. We got 2 legacy points. And Delaney leveled up. Plus 10 retirement age. She's got a riposte where Delaney will deliver a counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. I don't think that's pretty great. Bard, Delaney reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1 and plus 5 stunt to all heroes in the party. So that means a better crit chance for everybody else. Through shot, Delaney fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target and hit the next target in a line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. Or we can upgrade her jump jaws, which will allow her to use 3, and it sheds 1 armor now. Any of the last 3 are okay. Bard is probably not actually all that great, but extra stunt chance doesn't hurt. Through shot would be useful, except with a crossbow. No, you're not 60, Delaney. Your retirement age has gone up. So when anybody reaches their retirement age, they leave the group. So that means you get to stay in the group for 10 years longer. Not that you just age 10 years immediately. Well, riposte would be better if Delaney was a melee fighter, because she's going to swing back with a melee, and she does have a sword. But also, Delaney's usually not in the thick of it. She's usually in the back because she's ranged, so she won't have a chance to counterattack all that much. I don't think she can counterattack with her arrow. So if she gets ranged, then she just never goes off. So I don't think riposte is actually all that useful. It would be a lot better for like a mate like Rob. If Delaney has any opinion, let me know. If not, then I would probably say, probably through shot. You only get 1 shot. Listen, you can't speak to me in puns. I believe that means that you want to pick through shot, but I'm bad at this. If anybody else can translate, I'd appreciate it. Ryan, you'll get a thingy. Probably when you and Cindy finish scouting the area I sent you guys to, you'll get a thingy. Alright, yes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have you guys... Oh, fuck, we picked up fucking Helmnock now. I don't want Helmnock. He's gonna take up room. I wonder if I can make him go away. Is that an option? He seems lame. He just seems... I mean, we could use another Guardian, but I don't want him as another Guardian. He's boring. Also, he could complicate the romance situation. Even though he's way too young for all you old people. Is there any way for me to do that? I don't even know if I could just make him go away. I didn't know I could swap weapon from there. We'll worry about it later. I guess is all we can do. Either that, I can just not use him, I guess. All you guys move here. Probably just let him die somewhere. Alright, let me see if... Let's go and... Aww. Pick from Legacy. Awesome! Hi, guys! I'm gonna come in with Mythweaver, Naturalist, Indignant. You guys have a lot of that. So I'm gonna come in with Indignant and Compulsion. No, Naturalist. Yeah! I was a decisive snark, and my Indignance was so strong that just means if anything gets close to me, they immediately take damage from me being in a bad mood. Cautionary. Cody says, I should warn you, most people think they know how they react to battle, but really, they have no idea. I say, good thing I'm not most people. And so it was. Wait, where am I? Am I somewhere? Where am I? Is that how this works? Is this broken? Anyway, well, we all need to meet back up. Let me see if I come up on this screen. What the fuck? Hold on. Did I just not go anywhere? Was the party full so I just didn't do shit? Oh, okay, no. Prepare recruit. Tristan needs help getting his gear ready. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I was so messed up. I was like, wait, why is this not working? So we gotta take more time to do that. That's fine. This is the first time I've ever recruited somebody, so I didn't know how the process works. Recruit prepared. Tristan is ready for adventure. There we go. Although I think I'm young. I'm coming in at 26. Is there no way to get rid of Helm Knock? Whatever. We'll worry about it later. Meanwhile, we need you guys to start preparing defenses, and we're going to actually get into a fight again. It's been a while. We're going to prepare some defenses for... Is this the only ones I can work on this? Yeah, perfect. I guess an extra couple of hands isn't going to hurt. Cindy and Rob just finished their shit, but it wasn't enough to get them to do anything. So we're going to have them come back and prepare for the assault. Oh, shit. Cindy and Ryan got ambushed. That's new. Hearing the voices of her and companions, Cindy's struck by how they carry. Ryan says, finally decide to come try me? Our battle won't end well. Skittering fragments of shine bounce among the still breezeless leaves, and now I can't glance to every direction. Something's coming. It's alarmingly close. Cindy says, Thrixel. If we're swift, we can rush their line. Gotta be patient to escape effectively. I'll set fires. Chaos can be an ally. Or count as you go. Most splats wins. That sounds like the one that Ryan would say. I kind of want to say, since it's just you two with no fucking wizard, I mean, no warrior, though, I kind of want you guys to kind of escape effectively. I don't want to lose one of you guys, because you're just, I mean, you guys are strong now, but there's also only 2 of you, and I don't know how many enemies are going to come at you. Probably many. Or at least, 5, maybe, judging from the thing on the right. I don't know. We're going to at least try to escape, and if it goes wrong, then you still get into a fight. They take positions, ready their equipment, and prepare to move just as the enemy rattles through the trees. Fight or flight, the way to safety is under familiar bows, to the gentle singing creek, and past it. Oh, but I don't think you got away. Yeah, but you got extra defense. Okay, there's only 3 of them. Oh, okay, retreating, escaping. It's okay to fall back. Retreating may sometimes be the best option when overwhelmed. For some battles, escaping is even listed as a possible objective. Once you move all your heroes into the escape zone, the battle will end. Okay, so we have the option to leave, but we don't have to. I'm going to generally move you guys in that direction. But if things aren't that bad, then we'll see how it goes. Let's see what you guys can pull off on your own. This guy has no magic defense, so let's see. I think I'm going to have Cindy set up for fucking Splinter, the big Splinter Blast. So first, if we can anyway, I'm going to have Ryan use Wild Grasp. Oh, we can see even further. This will pull this guy in to where he can't move. And then Cindy interfuse with this tree, and then I'll have you interfuse with the other tree, and in between the two, you'll do a Splinter Salvo, which does a ton of damage. I'll have you move up far enough to be able to interfuse with the other thing next turn, and then blast it. Why'd that thing move all the way over here? Oh, neither of you have fucking, whatchamacallit either. Neither of you have, Compulse. That's alright. Splinter Salvo. Hopefully it kills. Nice. And then Ryan. Oh, you can Wild Grasp again. All right, let's do that. All right, I think you guys can handle this. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was going to be able to attack while it was grasped. That was close. And then interfuse with this. Okay, I'm going to have Cindy interfuse with the further... this thing. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not as good. I need her to move up. I think Ryan will be able to kill the Seeker, so we don't have to worry about that as much. I just want Cindy to get in range of this, and then she can Wild Grasp that thing. The Weaver. So now I can... Oh, it's dead. Good job, Cindy. And then finally, Ryan can rock this thing. Discus. Problem solved. Good job, you two. Alright. Made it through that easy enough. Alright, continue. Alright, we're all defensed up. We've got an incursion to fight off. Cloudy Plain is protected against more incursions. Alright. Now we wait. Alright, time to defend. Oh shit! All heroes on this tile will help defend against the pillaging Thrixel. You have plenty of heroes here, so only 2 farmers will join the fight. Yeah, this is a lot of people. The Thrixel have come. No deceit this time. No subtlety or shroud. A pit opens in the mud. How should the defenders respond? Cody says, Rob, I'm glad you're here. Delaney votes we charge into battle, take the fight to them. I say use our knowledge of the land to harry their approach. And Ryan says stay hidden until the last moment and then fight with cunning. Delaney's vote has the best chance to win, or the best chance to give us a advantage. The middle ground would be fight with cunning, and then probably just not worry about the middle option. I'd say, yeah, we can just charge in, because there's so many of us now. So I think it'll be fine. We'll charge in. Best chance. The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with defiant courage. They charge. Oh, well, he leveled up. Yay. Thundering Challenge, once per combat as a swift action. Hemlock frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. That could actually be pretty useful. Or Untouchable, when Hemlock gets a kill, the next attack against him within 1 turn will miss. That'd be useful for Rob. We're going to have him get Raider just so we can also put more fires down for the Mystics. Everybody gets +1 speed and +2 damage for 3 turns. And we got a lot of shit coming in. A lot of shit. Immediately off the bat, God, there's so much going on. We're going to have one of the villagers with us. Where is Felina? Oh, they're all the way back fucking here? Alright, let's have Helm Knock call in arrows on this crowd. Volley of arrows. Tier 3. Oh, does it have to be within sight? Yeah, put it here? Can't be back here. I guess I could have him move first. We really need to get rid of that fucking bard. Always with the fucking bards. Okay, Hemlock, move over here. And then call in the volley of arrows. Yeah, get all of them. Release flights. Damn. I did not expect it to actually kill all 3 of them. That is fucking great. All right. This is a fantastic start. Where's the other? There's something. Okay, the other guys are going to be hidden in the darkness. Urkelbits, why don't you go scouting for us? Oh, wait, no, there's a scurry over here. So Rob can go take care of that guy. And Cody can help. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Rob, you're going to move up. And then tinker yourself as you are wont to do. And then get into Sentinel mode. Oh, it's a temporary tinker. All right, well, this only lasts for 2 turns, so we don't need you to give it to you yet. But we'll have you start a fire for Cody as usual, and then go into sentinel mode, so when that thing gets close, we got him. And then Cody, God, there's so much now. So many people to switch between. Can you already enter? Okay, one more step. Or I guess actually, you should wall on Rob, so he takes less damage, just in case. And then you can interfuse with the flame, or the, let's see. You could also do a splinter salvo, but that would take like 2 turns, and I don't think that thing's going to move between. So, oh, this will reach. Wild Grasp. Too bad we couldn't get it to like move within Rob's range, so we could just swing at it now. We need to get some people taken care of. Let's see if Delaney can. There we go. If Delaney can get a shot in on this DeWeaver. Oh, I think there's shit in the way, so she can't use her. Oh, wait, no. Swap back to your fucking. There you go. Oh, yeah. Good damage. And then Ryan. I don't know if there's anything for him to interfuse with on that side of things. And all this stuff is too far away. That's a range of 4, but I don't think you can go through that. You can do it. Yeah. Finish him off. Easy peasy. Meanwhile, I'm going to have Hemnock go down here and set a fire, I guess. Well, actually, no. I used his last move. That's fine. The rest of us will stay central. Urkelbits will move up to help with defense, just in case. And Cindy will stick. This guy will stick. I will stick. Felina didn't do shit. All right, we got another big guy. We got a Seeker. Wow, they're really going after Felina. All right. God. Okay, hold on. I think Urkelbits could finish this guy off. That way Rob could possibly be moving towards more important things. Well, Urkelbits only does 4 to 7 damage, though, and that wouldn't be enough to finish. So actually, maybe Cody can finish him. Maybe that would be the best case. He could just do another Wild Grass to finish him off. That'd probably be better. That way we don't have to spend another turn making Cody get off of the plant or withdrawing from the plant, so that just saves him turns later. And then Rob probably can't reach the stupid Seeker. But Urkelbits can? No. Well, what we'll do is we'll move Urkelbits here. We'll get somebody with Compulse to move the Seeker closer to Rob, and then I think Cindy has Compulse, doesn't she? Or no, doesn't. I think Ryan has Compulse. Damn it. Cody's the one with the other one with Compulse. All right. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. Felina. There we go. I need you to shoot this thing. Do decent damage, please. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. That's good damage. Maybe I can do something with this hay bale. I am a naturalist. I don't know if this counts as... Oh, no, it just counts as wood. That's still good. It'll still kill this thing. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. That problem solved. So now Rob can get marching towards the big guy coming in. We'll have you move on the inside so he can be on defense. Hopefully he goes towards Rob and not towards Cody. But that wouldn't be too big of a problem either way. And then we'll all stack up on Rob to give him extra defense. Oh, and this guy can shoot him. Wow, that guy's got pretty good reach. Not bad for a villager. And then Delaney. I don't think there's any enemies over here, but you guys will hold the fort over here. Delaney can throw down a jump jaw, though, just to help out a little bit. And then you could cone of fire to make fires, but I'm going to hold off and just let you go into silk step just for protection's sake. And then Ryan will also wait here, but he will stack up on Delaney for defense. And then we'll leave Helm Knock on this side of the wall, and he'll also set a fire in case it's needed. But I think it goes out next turn anyway. And then Cindy will keep her spot and just kind of go where she's needed next turn. Uh-oh. Oh, he burrows up on Rob, but I don't think it actually did damage. I think he blocked it all. And we got some big guys coming from the top right. Yeah, Rob has one of his armor shredded, but he didn't take any damage. Urkelbits, do you think you could finish off this big guy? Probably not. I don't think you're going to finish him off. You're just going to... Yeah, no, we'll leave it to Rob. Do your thing, Rob. I'm scrolling through all the people to make sure I don't fuck up shit. It's slower, but it makes sure that I don't make as many mistakes. There's a Bard over there we need taken care of, so Cody and Flinna can maybe take care of him. Let's see. How close does she need to be? We'll have her take cover on this stuff. Oh, I could just volley of arrows his ass. But I don't think we need to just yet. We'll save that for if there's like a big group. So that does that, and I bet Cody could finish him off. Where's Cody in the listing? There he is. Is that not a thing to interfuse with? Fuck. Hold on. We'll see if this doesn't work out. Okay, yeah, no, you can interfuse with that. And then is this wild grass? Exactly what we wanted. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so now everybody is basically, you know, normal. But where are these enemies coming from? The other big guy. Where's he coming from? I guess. Oh, there he is. Let's just wait for him to get close. We'll make Helm Knock the bait by putting Helm Knock onto the traps, and then put him in the Guardian mode, and then everybody else just is good. If that thing burrows up underneath him, like I saw coming, he'll go right into the traps. And Helm Knock is in Guardian, so he took a swing at him too. All as I predicted, but he's still not dead. Here you go, Ryan. Finish him off. With this rock. Easy peasy. All right. Yeah, fuck Helm Knock. Who else is around here? I guess the rest of the enemies are in darkness, except for that one that Cody can take care of. There we go. Wild grass. Oh, you have a bite now, Cody, because of your wolf head. You can just go up and bite people. You have so much shit, Cody. You also have your wolf claw because you have a wolf hand. Anyway. Yeah, grasp that thing. Grasp that guy. And then maybe Flynn can finish him off with a shot. Nope, but he'll take some damage. Where's the rest of the enemies around here? I don't know if we can see them yet. Or wherever these guys are, they're big. Oh, here they are. For the sake of time, just fucking... I think we're done. Release flight! There we go. I think these are the last of the enemies. If we can get somebody to get over there and finish this dumb seeker. Maybe Kardoff? Can he reach? No, that sucks. Alright, we're just going to have to wait till next turn. Alright, Cody, finish the job. Oh, he dodged it. Come on, Cody. How do you let a thing dodge magic? So disappointing. I'm joking. It did fun. We've got it killed either way. Ryan, you're leveling up, so pay attention. You can get Compulsion, which is Jedi Mind Trick. You can get... I thought you already had that. No, that was... I remember. That's Cody. Wisdom. Ryan gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. Campaign level would be everything we do on the big map, so that's not super exciting. And you can get the aid that Cody already has, where you can give somebody 5 temporary health and remove negative status effects. Yeah, you're going to want the Mind Trick, is what I'm going to guess. More people with Mind Trick, the better. Might as well be wise. Oh, all right. I'll give you the wisdom then. All right. And that was an incursion, not even something that we did together. Oh man. All right. let's see. How much time is left? I think I'm still going to go till 8:30 again tonight. Probably. For no particular reason, but, you know, let me give my voice a rest. So we're probably not going to even get all the way through Chapter 3. This is going to be a long one. Just because of all the side quests we got early on. Alright, hold on. Yeah, this is our actual... Okay, wait, there can only be 5. We've already got 5. I'm not going to come get involved. We could split the party and start doing multiple shit in multiple places, too, with this many people. Maybe that would be better. Smarter. Okay, so hold on. This is Thrixl. This is Morthagi. Okay. Rob has his axe, which does extra damage to Morthagi, so Rob's axe is definitely going this way. And I'll send Rob along with the Thorburns, because they shouldn't have as much magic resistance. So it'll be Cindy, Rob, and Ryan will go to clear that place out. Meanwhile, I'll send the rest of us to go take out this thing. I think that sounds reasonable. Oh, the attack is already happening. All the sweltering stars. Alright, so... this might be the last fight of tonight, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see how much time this takes. Cody says, our stars climb high tonight. And Delaney says, oh, are those ours? Those ones ours? And I say, always climbing around, our little stars. Cody says, it's a good omen. Delaney says, if it's omens, see if one of them wants me to sock your ear. Cody says, yeah, I just like to give a little nod to what I don't understand sometimes. And listen to the world when it whispers. And I say, that's good if it gives you confidence. I just say, don't trust omens over much. A shooting star goes by. Everybody sees it. And then Delaney thinks to herself, reminds me of, can I still remember the story? 20% chance you can. Cody thinks to himself, is this your sign? My guardians? My guides? 66% chance that is. And then I think to myself, maybe I do wonder, does he see something I don't? No, there's a 6% chance of that being the case. I'm not gonna, no, that's not. I mean, Cody has the best chance of giving us whatever buff is gonna happen. So I'm just gonna go with that one based purely on the fact that his is like so much higher than the rest. There's a thing Cody sometimes believes, that the dead turn to stars and that their wishes become light. In this moment, he feels a well-meaning eye turned on him. You've minded me my whole life, I think, says Cody. I am grateful, and if hopes are glows in the hearts of stars, I'll do my best to fulfill them. Whatever else the night might say, a new ward is wound around the life of Cody Hafer. Excuse me. Now he gets more warding. Permanently. He gets more permanent magic defense. And everybody for this fight gets +1. I'm happy I sent the more people this way. Hey, look, our second spirit. We're just now seeing one. It's been a while since we saw one. I don't even know if I'm going to give it to Helmnock, but it would make most sense to. None of the rest of us really need stone. I think we'll catch it and we'll just turn it into legacy points. Anyway, warrior always goes in. Open the door. Alright, not a problem. Set fire down. And then Cody can interfuse with the fire, or let's see. 6 damage from that. It'd probably be more damage from the fire, right? Show me the fire information. Why are you showing me that information but not the fire information? Don't be like that. Plus the fire could hit multiple of them, so I'm going to say the fire is a better choice. If we're lucky, it can hit both these guys. No? Alright, well then we'll have it hit the big guy. And then I can help out. Well, no, I can still help out. I'll come over here. we're all stacked up, and I can reach this stuff. Bone Lance! Hit both these guys. And then Delaney can come over and finish off the Seeker. Maybe. Why haven't you whizzed this battle to a close yet? Because you're not in this battle. You're doing other things. Pay attention, Ryan. Maybe the Cone of Fire would be better. No, I don't want you to accidentally set fire to other stuff in the room. Oh, wait, no, there's the Storm Spirit back there. Hold on. Maybe Delaney needs to go catch that. Urkelbits, can you do anything? Oh, Urkelbits can go catch it. Maybe. Delaney's not going to finish this thing anyway. Well, maybe she can go. Maybe she can if she swings her sword at it. No, she can't reach. I mean, it's not terribly important that we finish it off. I'm going to go see if Urkelbits can go catch the spirit first of all. Or at least get in front of it. Okay, I don't think a robot can catch the spirit. And then, okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna shoot this thing. And now at least maybe the spirit can't run that way. Tries to go after Delaney. Delaney takes 1 damage. That's not that bad. Hey, spirit, you're not going anywhere. Okay, let me see if Urkelbits. Okay, Urkelbits can't interact with the spirit. That's fine. We'll have Helm Knock. Wait, I have a staff. How much staff damage will I do? I'll finish this off, since I feel like that makes the most sense. And staffs have 2 range, so I don't have to move. And then Delaney... Well, let's see. Helm Knock... Yeah, Delaney can reach this stone spirit, so I'll have her do it. But we're just going to turn it into... let's see. Enchant Tier 2... Yeah, you can get a stone crossbow, but that's not as good as your water one. You could get a stone sword, I guess. Wouldn't hurt. Legacy points we need more. We need legacy points. It'll let us level up stuff at the end, so we're getting pretty low on it. I don't think stone is that useful in general. I don't even remember what that means. Anyway, we need to open the next door. Urkelbits, can you open doors? I don't think he can. Oh, he can. Open the door, Urkelbits. Fucking bards. Let's have Delaney go into Silk, and we'll all try to catch up to them. Or the Gray Plane, I mean. Not Silk. It's because it's always called Silk Step. That Bard is probably the... Never mind. I was going to say probably the last enemy in here, and then I was very wrong. Can the Cone of Fire hit both of them? Oh, wait, you have Through Shot now, so now you can hit both of them. There you go, Delaney. And then... but now you're in the way? We're going to have to... We can compulse that guy out of the way with Cody, but that feels kind of like a waste. But it might be what we need in order to get in there. Okay, Cody, do your thing. Compulse the Dweaver to back up a bit. Just enough so that we can fit into the room. And then Urkelbits can now go all the way back there, and we'll have Helm Knock take care of the closer one. Let's see. Oh, he blocked that. And then Helm Knock. Oh, fuck. With Cody, I mean, with Delaney in the way, he can't reach. That's fine. Let me see if I can get over there and reach something that's useful. I might be able to interfuse with, yes, this grinder. And then we'll have it barrage. Okay, listen. Everybody's going to take some damage, including Urkelbits. But Urkelbits is a robot. I don't even think he needs to, like, heal. He'll be fine. Yeah, I understand the risks. And Urkelbits dodged it. What a good robot. And then last, but sadly, he still didn't kill them, which is not his fault. It's just unfortunate. We'll just have to move further in. I'll have you stack up in front of Delaney because we want you to die, not Delaney. Urkelbits dodged yet another attack. That robot knows how to move. Didn't dodge that. Mind-wormed. Oh, no. How do you fucking mind-worm a robot? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It says he's immune to mind worm. Oh, wait, no, that's if I remove it. Whatever. Go punch the bard. Wow, he killed it. Good job. And then Helmknock can finish off the Dweaver. Problem solved. Hopefully that's it. Oh, man, there's something else in here. God damn it. All right. Well, now it's more important for Urkelbits to get fucking fixed, but we'll worry about that later. Let's get everybody stacked up on the door before we move on. Delaney, Silk Step in there, so if there's anything in there, you won't be... Okay, so there's another door. Uh-oh. You destroyed a door, they're here! Alright, we just got 2 little guys. They don't even see Delaney's right there next to them. Alright, can you hit both these guys, Delaney? And just like that, Delaney solved the problem. We're done. This is why Through Shot was the right choice. Is she going to level up? Nope, not quite. Nobody levels up. We're all good. We did get these knee pads that give a better stunt chance. And I'm going to give that to Rob. Was Rob even in this fight? Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess he's the only one that with knee pad slots. Otherwise. Wait, who has a bigger stunt chance? Delaney could use a better stunt chance. Rob already has enough. That way Delaney can maybe get more stunts with her shots, which would be useful. I said he doesn't need the knee pad. She doesn't need higher stunt chance because Mystics don't really need it as much. How it begins. Helmknock says, I've gotten myself into a real mess, or he thinks to himself. They return to the rise above Onada Threshery. I'm sure they all went through it too, though. Even him. He... And I say, hey, Helmknock? And Helmknock says, oh, yes, Tristan? No, that ain't me, man. Not exactly a natural, are you? I could say that, and we could have a rivalry. Or don't be too good. I'm nearly obsolete. Nah, I don't want to... No, fuck this guy. Slights and competitions, purposeful or perceived, will come to define their relationship. Helmknock and Tristan are now rivals. Yeah, as it should be. And with that, yeah, maybe, especially with... Yeah, with Ryan calling it a night, maybe we all should. We made good progress still. Everybody got a little bit of the pie. So maybe that's a good place to call it for tonight. And then we'll plan on... I don't know. I'll talk to you guys in general and get a general sense of how often we want to do this. We were kind of sounded like we were maybe moving to maybe like a once-a-week format to help people be able to make it more often instead of just doing it night after night. But you know, that's an idea. We'll kind of see how everybody in the group feels in general from here on out, and kind of try to make things easiest for people to be able to participate. But I'm happy everybody's enjoying it. A lot of people said they're thinking about buying the game after this, and so that means that I think it's been a hit so far. Hopefully we managed to get to the end, and it's not going to take too long, but, you know, things are getting more complicated with this more people in, so maybe we'll just get to the end of Chapter 3 and then call it for, like, a good long time, and then come back to this party at a different time, maybe. Maybe wait to be able to do something as a big group in person, maybe do a chapter in person with everybody in the same room. That'd be kind of cool. I got ideas. Anyway, everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. It's been a lot of fun this whole time. Hope everybody has a good sleep or whatever you're going to go do. I'll talk to you guys later.